Well, I finally met a woman who was way more freaky than me. Yeah, she was. She wanna do it in the morning, afternoon, and in the evening. We freaking. She love to get it on. Yeah, I had to sleep with one eye open. But this woman won't leave me alone. No, she won't. I had to sleep with one eye open. Yeah, but this woman won't leave me alone. No, she won't. All she wanna do is make love.
All right, all right, all right. We are back. We are back once again on the chatter box with yours truly, King Jacob. And man, we have another star-studded episode. Are you getting some feedback or no?
I don't hear anything. I'm good.
All right, we're back. We're back. Sound like you get a little feedback.
You getting feedback?
Bear with me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, are we good? All right, so we're back once again with another.
All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, great. So we're back once again with another star-studded episode with Chatterbox TV and featuring your host King Jacob, and we have another wonderful guest. You know, Sojo the LadiesChamp is in the building with us this evening. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well, man. So, what's been up with you?
Wow. I have been recording a lot of music.
Okay.
I've been recording and just trying to see exactly what all I want to do this go around, with my music. I'm considering some other projects, like podcasts and different things as well. So
Okay. So, before we get into your journey and where it all started for you back, who is Sojo the LadiesChamp?
who is Sojo? Sojo the LadiesChamp is a multi-genre artist. I am a recording artist, songwriter. I sing, I rap. I started quite a few years ago, so I'm pretty seasoned in this game. I done seen hip hop change 2 or 3 times. I've seen the soul blues sound change. So I'm a artist out here. Really, I don't know if I want to say trying to find a lane, but I just want to get my music out so people can see the many faces of Sojo and the things that I am capable of doing.
Okay. So, what did the music start for you at? As far as you can remember back, what did it start for you at?
It started for me in first grade.
Okay.
First grade talent show. First
Okay.
time on stage. I knew that's what I wanted to do with my life.
Okay. And so, Then, were you musically inclined by any family members, or was that in your household?
Actually, no. That's the funny part about it. My mom and my dad used to always say they didn't know where I got my talent from because most my family members are shy, and I'm very shy too. A lot of people don't believe that I'm very shy as well, but I love the stage. I love to perform,
Hmm.
and it's just been something in me. My mom knew when I was a little girl that this was something I was gonna probably do. I used to go lock myself up in a room, cut my radio up so loud, and sang everybody from Janet Jackson to Salt and Pepper. Everybody, I was in the mirror and I was that artist. So I would emulate all the artists I see, Whitney Houston, and it was just that's how I practice, I guess, becoming who I am today.
Okay, great. So the first grade talent show when you was younger.
Yes.
So as you grow older, you know what really kept you interested and kept you well grounded in as far as being a songwriter, a singer, a rap artist, using your tool, your voice as a tool for like a freestyle or a spoken a, a spoken word type person. Like what kept you interested in doing it?
Well, I think when I started really trying to define what I wanted to be musically, it was in high school. When I started ninth grade in high school, at my high school, which was a mixed school, predominantly white, um, I was the only female rap artist that I knew of.
Uh-huh.
I would rap with the guys in the hallways in the mornings. I would freestyle, and knowing then that I had a talent that a lot of people couldn't do, it kept me motivated and going.
Hmm.
But as years went on, I realized that the music that I write was very influential to people. And that's when I started understanding that that was a gift from God, being able to write music, write songs that could resonate with other people, especially women, being that voice. So as I gotten older, I realized this is who I am. This is what I was put on the earth to do. God designed me to be an artist. So what I want to say, um, I had a message. I've
Hmm.
had um I've been able to accept the fact that this is something that I'm supposed to do. I am a writer. I'm supposed to help people, uplift people, write music that can inspire people. And I take that part very serious,
Right.
trying to make sure I fulfill it and make sure I'm doing what God designed me to do.
Okay, I can dig it. I can dig it. So we got
Mhm.
the great, the honorable Yolanda Marshall tapping in from Bridge to Gap Promotions. What's going on?
Hey, yo, that's my girl.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. She real good people. She real good people.
I
So
love her.
yeah, she one of the world greatest when it comes to this entertainment business, and that's a fact.
Yes,
And that's
yes.
a fact. So, all right. So you really understand that you had a gift to inspire people, to inspire the world, and so
Mhm,
as far as you understanding how to count bars, how to write songs and stuff like that. So
mhm.
how long did it take you to really understand how to really count the bars, how to, to be a songwriter, whether you're writing for yourself or writing for someone else? How long did it take you to learn how to do that?
Well, I started writing when I was around maybe 14. And that's, when I was young, I ain't have nothing to do but write. And I could write 2 and 3 songs a day. I knew then how to count bars. As an MC, you either doing 8 bars, you doing 16 bars. So I learned early on how to uh produce a song, I should say, or write, have a song written out, um, what was catchy, verses, choruses. And then when I got more into singing later down the line, bridges became very important. So structure of music and song, I'm pretty good at structuring music.
Okay, great. So we have my good brother, man. He's the OG to me. Mr. Charles Jones the second, man. A
Mhm.
good brother, man. Is a really gifted piano player and a really gifted vocalist, man. And he been he been rocking churches since I was a jit. So you know what I mean. Thank you for tapping in, man. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. And we also have Dr. Tina J. Ramsey of CTR Media tapping in. A very,
Yeah.
very good friend. A very good mentor, man. She is a person that you teach people how to use their voice as tools, as far as whether you are in the podcasting realm, in the speaker engagement realm, like she definitely helped you on that.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
thank you for tapping in as well. Yep. So
Okay.
okay. So you learn how to count these bars, and people start taking notice to who you was, and people. So learn how to count bars, and then doing the rap sessions in school. So when you're in school, you have to come outside. So people start taking notice who you was. So you was the first girl in the neighborhood, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you used to fly good. So when can you remember when you had to go to any type of battles or any type of ciphers, and you just killed the streets?
Yes, I can. Actually, fun fact, it was at church.
Okay, okay, okay.
Church. Church was so big for me when I was younger. Shout out to 20th Street Church of Christ. We know we my youth was so much fun. And we would battle rap on Wednesday nights at Bible study. We were supposed to be inside the church, supposed to be trying to be in class, but we be outside at the churchyard battling. I was serious about that thing. And being a female, I loved it because I never battled females. It was always men. Back it just I never had encounters really with females because females just like I guess in the last few years have become and so trying to become a little bit more dominant. But when I was doing it with nothing but dudes, so it was always fun for me to rap against dudes or go up against guys, have a female beatboxer, and we would rap against dudes. So yes, I remember very well.
Okay. That's what's up. That's dope. That's dope. So thank you, Yolanda, for wishing me a happy birthday. I really appreciate it, man. God has blessed me to see, 51 years around the sun, and
All right,
it's just getting better. It's just getting better. I'm
amen.
grateful. Yes, sir. So okay, so with you singing too, so you are singing songwriter too. You're not just a MC. You're a singing songwriter. So once people found out that you can do both, how did they receive you?
Well, that's very tricky because it's almost like you ever see these actors or actresses who are very, very talented? Like, let's use it for instance, Vanessa Williams. We know her as, of course, Miss America first, but then she became an amazing actress. When she started doing her music career, it's like she had a pretty good career. She's almost like I shouldn't compare her, but it's almost like they're not gonna let you do both. You either an actress or you either a singer type thing. Fun fact, it's almost the same as being an MC and then you trying to sing because people automatically expect, oh, well, she's just a rapper. I am not a rapper, just a rapper. I consider myself to be multi-talented, but people don't let you. It's crazy, I'm telling you. But people don't either they see you as an MC or they see you as a singer. And then maybe newer people that's probably just now, you know, finding out who I am, they may see me as both, but it's really kind of hard to navigate or get people to see you as a whole, I should say.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, great, great. Sorry about that. But
That's okay.
yes, but what I wanted to say about Vanessa Williams is even though I kind of remember the hit song "Save the Best for Last,"
Yeah,
man, it's like yeah, they didn't want her to do music, but that single is like 4 times platinum. You know what I mean?
exactly.
And it's on so many different you know movies and TV series and lifetime Christmas specials. So the money it's still making so much money. So with that being said, you know, it's like you can do it, but it just gotta be done a strategic way. Just like Lauryn Hill did both. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Hmm.
and she did both so well, so
Yeah.
very. So but I just tell you keep pushing both. You know what I mean? Keep
Yeah.
pushing both, and now that the Southern Soul market is wide open and it's not slowing down anytime soon, this is a perfect opportunity for you to brush shoulders with some of the best. And so, with that being said, I just tell you to keep on pushing. So, so now as far as you doing any acting or taking on any acting roles, have you been approached by someone for that yet?
I have not, but I would absolutely love to. That was another one of my things that I was very passionate about in high school. I was a thespian for 4 years. I did drama and I did summer musicals.
Hmm.
So I graduated with more credits than I was supposed to have because I took theater during the summer every year. I love theater. I love acting.
Hmm.
Um and producing um plays and visuals. Because my husband is an author. He writes black erotica, I should say. And we're always discussing how to do the movies and stuff. So that's something I'm very passionate too. I do want to act and I want to help produce. And now you see a lot of that in my videos, and in my music videos, all that acting and stuff. That's me. It's my brain, my crazy brain in the middle of the night when I'm asleep and I'm listening to a song of mine. I'm already picturing the video from the beginning to the end.
Okay, okay, okay. So great, great, great. So I just want to say, shout out to DJ Dre. You know what I mean for
Hey,
tapping in with us. I definitely appreciate it. I definitely we
oh, I
we, we
appreciate
appreciate
him. That's my dude right
it
there.
for sure, no doubt, no doubt. So now, when it comes to how you see the music industry nowadays, can we talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. How do I see it?
Hmm.
What I see it going, or how is it now?
Well, versus from when you started and what you see nowadays. you know, um, what do you think has changed with the digital era, and should people, use the analog era to merge with the digital era? So, what are your
I
thoughts on?
think I think so because I think artists are getting robbed as for streams and all that kind of stuff, selling records, um, counting how much records you've actually sold. I think back in the day was probably a little bit easier for artists when things were being counted on that aspect. I think the notoriety or getting out there with the product of the brand is better nowadays with everything that we have digitally. But I think as far as the authenticness of an artist selling records and pushing units and all that stuff, I think they need to do better. Maybe merging some of the analog, some of the old way of doing things so that people can get paid. You know how
Okay,
many times you got to get a stream to get a dollar? Like
yeah, it's a
it's
lot.
ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna say it's whack, for real, for real.
Yeah, you got to get paid from performing. You got to be out there making some tour money or something
Hmm.
to see something.
Hmm. Hmm. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with none other than the Honorable Sojo, the ladies champ.
Thank
Stay tuned
you.
for more important messages.
Okay.
I'm tired of lying, and it's getting plain to see. I done tried hard to deny, but this woman changing me. Might go to the clubs, but I leave kinda early, and I don't drink and drive, but chug and jive, so my woman ain't gotta worry. No, no. See, I can't be playing with her heart or playing with her mind. We ain't getting no younger, can't play with my time. And I know she miss me and can't wait to kiss me. So I might be invited tonight. You ain't gotta look for me. I might be invited tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, we're back. Shout out to my guy, Too Smooth out of that Mississippi area, man. He said he might be in by 10 tonight. She ain't got a word. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So, with you're from a kind of an area that's it's tapped in, but it's still untapped.
Yes.
You know, so what the area that we say you from, it would be Central Florida, correct?
Central Florida, absolutely. St.
Yeah,
Petersburg.
so Saint Petersburg, Clearwater, Largo, all
Yep.
that area,
Tampa.
you know. Yeah, so
Yep.
I was down there some years ago, uh, running around with a rap artist by the name of Dutch Dirty.
I like Dutch Dirty. That's my dude. I know him.
Yeah. Dutch Dirty and DJ Trans and you know all those guys. So you know I'm definitely familiar with the area. You know what I mean. So shout out to St. Petersburg, Florida, Largo, Clearwater, and you know and Clearwater Beach as well. So you know shout out to all those that embraced the South Carolina boy and showed him love when he was there. So you know what I mean. I
Good.
did. Yeah. So I'm familiar with the area and with that being said, what's the music scene out there like nowadays? You know, because you got the whole Tampa area too, so that's a part of your area too.
Yes. And the Tampa area, as far as our sound, is called Juke City.
Mm-hmm.
Juke City came from Tampa Tony, Tom
Right,
G.
right,
So when you see Sojo The LadiesChamp, especially over here in the Southern Soul Arena, you're going to see Queen of Juke City Soul. That's why I coined myself as the Queen of Juke City Soul, because my song Thick Girl came out during the Juke City era.
right,
So I'm still Juke City because I got the Tampa sound, but I'm incorporating that with the Southern Soul. So that's where the Juke City Southern Soul come in at.
right. Okay. And so shout out to
Yeah.
my man Rudy Patrick, the CEO of the Black Cartel family, L&V Promotions. He has a big show coming up on the 31st with P2K and friends. So shout out to P2K, finally Regina, Lola Love, a Daisy O, um, Maserati Bud, and Big 251. So shout out to all the people that's going to be on that call, along with the you know the steppers and the people that's going to be you know doing the line dance to the music. So shout out to all of them, and also want to say shout out to CEO of Hopkins Brothers Gospel Quartet Group, Mr. Johnny O.C. Hopkins. Thank you for tapping in. We definitely appreciate you. So we got some of everybody listening in, and you know that's well appreciated. So you know now I'm gonna say this about you.
Okay, say it.
You got a song that I said okay, you know let me put this on the promo. You know what I mean? So you said you got that magic cat. So you know and when I heard the song, I said, oh, this how we stepping. You know, so I said, I said, oh, I said that's interesting. So the song is a real groovy song. You know, you said in one part, you said even the Reverend wants some. So I said, oh,
Even the even the Reverend want a sample.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The Reverend want a sample. He said he want to come out the pulpit and follow you all the way home. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay, oh, okay. So with that being said, tell me how that song came about, and like the backstory behind the song, and was there the concept that you created for this song, was that some of the things that you had heard in the streets, or things you seen behind closed doors in church, or how was that song created?
Ooh. I would say it's a little bit of everything, honestly. Everything that you hear from Sojo authentically is me. My lyrics, whether it's a funny song, it's a serious song, or whatever, it's a real deal. It's reality, my reality. Um, and how the song came about, actually. Let me see. Now, this is one of them things where you say which came first, the track, or was it written lyric?
Either or, because the track is real groovy,
Yeah.
and the lyrics is blunt, very precise, and straight to the point.
I honestly, the track came first.
Okay.
I was in the studio with my guy. Shout out to Mr. Lou Drummond. He does quite a few of my records, but he played the track for me, and it sound like Outkast. I love the way you move. I love that groove. I told him I wanted a groove like that. I love Sleepy Brown. I love that sound. I wanted to bring something like that to my coming into the Southern Soul, because they really wouldn't consider that Southern Soul, but it did what it needed to do. But when I heard the record, it reminded me of I Like the Way You Move. That's where the magic cat came in. I was sitting on the couch when he played it, and instantly in 2 minutes, the hook was there. I got that
Well,
magic cat. They loved it. After that, I just started writing the verses in between for that, and that's how the song came off. So it was just a tricky play on saying I got that good stuff.
hmm
Shout out to the ladies. I'm always listen. I got a bunch of them records. I got a bunch of them records,
Lord.
but
So, so shout out to my family out of Greenville, South Carolina. Big C from Everything Entertainment. Thank you for tapping in with us, man. Thank you for tapping. Another phenomenal Southern Soul artist that's
okay.
really, really, really up on the rise.
All right,
So,
wonderful.
so when I first heard the song, so I grew up listening. I'm from South Carolina, so we read in the heart of the chitlin circuit. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
so I kind of grew up listening to those people like Denise LaSalle, to those people like Minnie Riperton, to those people
Mm,
like Betty Wright, to those people like Millie Jackson. And so I
mm.
said, oh, she taking it back. What what Betty said, a cook in the kitchen, lady in the street, you can't show your teeth,
Yes.
the guy you meet. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm gonna promote that track, for the up and coming interview, and I'm gonna ask about this song. So the fans, when you go to shows, is that song requested a lot?
Yes. But fun fact, I'm always surprised when I do that record how many people actually know it and how many people actually like it. Like when you had it on the promo today, I was kind of shocked. Same thing with DJ Dre the other night. When I got on his show, the first song he played was Magic Cat, and I forget about that sometimes because I think I'm expecting people to only know a certain record. But what I'm learning now is to embrace all of the songs that I put out, because I don't know what DJs like. Some I'm playing Magic Cat, some I'm playing Stir Like Coffee. I thought Stir Like Coffee was my most recognizable song over here and stuff. So, but it's actually not. A lot of DJs playing Magic Cat. A lot of DJs play Toes Curl. That's my ballad. I really wasn't expecting that. And a lot of them play Thick Girl. So what I'm learning as an artist is to trust and just put songs out and let the people decide what they want to hear and what they want to play. Because I be sleeping on Magic Cat a lot. I ain't gonna lie. But for some reason this week, you, DJ Dre, a lot of y'all are really opening up my mind and say, hey, wait a minute now. Don't throw that in the back of the closet now. So I'm
Yeah.
learning from you all what
Listen,
people
man.
like.
The reason I chose this song,
Okay.
summertime coming.
Yes.
You know, the high heels, the stilettos. You know,
Yes.
the Daisy Dukes, the halter tops.
Yes.
The sundresses, and that song really said, I know who I am, and
Yes.
I know what I have, and I think that resonates with with a lot of different females, why they obviously whether you're a daytime party or nighttime party, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, if you kind of way, just understand you're gonna be in for a rude awakening.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you don't come right, you know what I mean, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. So I definitely I definitely I definitely think that's gonna be especially whoever you get to be on the remix. Just like if you bring another female on a remix, and then if you have a male to respond to what you're talking about, oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's so many variables of that song on how far it can really go.
Well, fun fact, when I wrote the record, I had the bridge, the part about want to be my candy liquor. That part was supposed to go to Mr. Jeter Jones.
Okay.
But he sent the track back and said, Sojo, send me another one. I really can't do nothing with this. Because, and I was like, I don't know, you don't like it. He was just like, I don't know what to do with it. It's like you did so much to it. I don't know what to do with it. Let's do another record. I haven't sent Jeter another song yet. So shout out to Jeter if you listening. I still love you, bro. We gonna do a record together. But that song was meant to be for Jeter Jones to do he was supposed to be on it initially, but I would love to do a remix with somebody who can carry some weight. Got to be somebody that can carry some weight that's gonna take it to the next level though. But I would love to. I would love to do another version of it with a guy.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So we
Mhm.
have from on our for a lot of in with us. Appreciate the love, P. Thank you so much for always
Mhm.
much respect to you. Okay, so that's I think is gonna be a fan favorite. So with that
Okay.
being said, we're gonna take one last commercial break and we'll be right back with none other than Sojo the Ladies Champ. She in the
That's
building with
right.
your boy King
There
Jacob.
you go.
Shout out to the men that just came home from jail and said no matter what the circumstances is, I'm never going back. Shout out to the men that said I'm tired of neglecting my children. I'm stepping up and being a man for my children, teaching them morals, honor, responsibility. Shout out to the men that say, you know what, I'm tired of sleeping on that couch. I'm tired of using my mother. I'm tired of using that girl. I'm going to step up and be a man for me. Shout out to the men that just graduated from college or going to college. Shout out to the men that graduated from trade school. Shout out to the men that say, yo, I'm just tired of being tired and I need to make a change. Shout out to the men that stayed there, that's raising their children. Shout out to the men that's getting married or want to stay married. Shout out to the men that's taking care of children that's not biologically theirs. Shout out to the men that's trying to figure it out. Shout out to the men because you are a beautiful soul. Shout out to the men that's just being a part of everybody's life to make a change, man. Stop the violence.
Mm,
Man, shout
nice.
out to the men that's making a change,
Shout out
man.
to the
I
men.
often have to highlight I often have to highlight my brothers because often a lot of times the good brothers that's taking a stance and making a change and doing great things, sometimes, they may get overlooked because of the turmoil and crazy situations that we may see on the news. So, brothers, we need y'all to keep doing what you're doing. Stand up and always do what's right, man. Like, we appreciate y'all. So, shout
Amen.
out to you, man. So, on another note, DJ Dre said, "Magic Cat, double D, thick thighs make a grown man nervous." That what
Yeah,
he said.
yeah, yeah.
That what he said. That make a grown man nervous. So
Make a grown man nervous.
hey man, listen. So, what type of dates you have coming up as far as events and shows?
Well, I'm doing a high school reunion here in a couple weeks. Gibbs High School, the reunion. I have that coming up. I am in the process right now of recording. So I got quite a few recording gigs. And then on, I don't know the exact date. I want to say the 27th of June. I'm getting ready to do a tiny desk sort of type of situation. I'm doing a live performance,
Okay.
studio edited, of course. We're gonna do like off the porch or tiny desk or whatever. Because what I've been so passionate about is I want to get in front of a camera, do all my if I do all my music, it's gonna be about 3 hours. But I want to do about 2 hours worth of material live. I want my background singers.
Okay.
I prefer to have a band, but it's kind of hard for me to find a band right now. But even if it's track, it's going to be live. But I want people to see the different dynamics of all the songs that I do, all the different genres of music that I actually do. I want to perform live and let people see what a SoJo show really looks like. Because I haven't been doing anything too much lately, but I want to remind people that I am the girl of the book.
Okay. So, as far as you, what do people need to know about you outside of music? You know, as far as you being a community person, or you like, what are some things that you want to do for your community to really, help move the platform of music that you have? So who are some of the organizations that you want to reach out to, or how do you want to groom people that's younger than you to really show them that you can still use your platform of music to really embrace the community?
I'm so glad you asked that. Well, I'm a part of an organization called Unity She Rise. And we're at the baby step stages. It's a nonprofit organization. And what we're going to be doing is helping um, a lot of people. Well, let me start with the women. We're having an outreach for women that may be in domestic violence situations. We want to start working with a lot of young women on just, preparations, how to dress for interviews, working with young girls, as far as giving them some enrichment activities so they're not in the streets or boy crazy or worrying about stuff. So I'm very passionate about helping the community by this nonprofit organization that we that's my Jennifer Nicholson and Jay Wu, Mr. Mism, Carlos Daniels, and we're doing it for the city. So we've been working. We're like in the first stages of the nonprofit, the Master Katrina. I'm sorry, I'm trying to throw names in here, but we want to be an outreach, and also in that umbrella, we want to help children that have like disabilities, like autistic kids and stuff like that. My
Mhm.
husband is very passionate about that because we do have a son that has autism. So I want to do more community outreach events where we're helping people that have children with disabilities, having them have a place to go during the summer or after school. We don't have enough of that. So if I can use my likeness to be a champion, not only just for the ladies, but for people in the community, period, and under different umbrellas, that's what we're gearing up for. That's something that I'm passionate
Okay. Okay. Great. So, um, before we get out of here, what can people what can
about.
people find you at?
People can find me I'm on all streaming platforms. I'm on Instagram, Sojo Entertainment, Sojo Sojourner on Facebook, Sojo LadiesChamp on Facebook. I'm all over YouTube with all of my music videos. All my music is on all streaming platforms. So I'm not hard to find. Just type in Sojo The LadiesChamp or Sojo Entertainment LLC, and it'll pull you up to find what I'm doing. And I
Okay,
do have a
so
website.
yes, I seen the website. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And it's pretty nice. So it's pretty nice. So y'all check out and subscribe to her emailing list. So you can keep up with her live updates. Please do that. So, Sojo Entertainment is that your label?
That's my label, yes. Sojo
Okay.
Entertainment LLC is a label that I put together, and
Mhm.
under that umbrella, I do want to incorporate other artists, other musicians, uh, books, movies, TV, plays, whatever. That's my goal in the future, to make Sojo Entertainment a bigger, you know, platform to help other people.
Right, right. Okay, okay, man. You heard it first. Sojo Entertainment, Sojo The LadiesChamp, man. Chatterbox TV featuring yours truly, King Jacob, man. It's been a phenomenal interview. We learned so much about her and learn what she has coming on. And man, she got some heat coming. So y'all tapping
Yeah.
with her, y'all follow her, and just keep up with her, man, because she's gonna be doing things within the music industry, but also within the realm of community development as well. So it's always
And check out that Good Man, my new single, Good Man.
okay. Okay, y'all check that single, Good Man, because I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna check it out. I'm definitely
Yeah,
gonna
you
check
check
it
it out. You haven't checked it out yet? Check it out.
out.
I'm send a shout out to my girl Mecca Moonlight, who helped collab on the writing on that as well. So I got to give a shout out to her. She's a wonderful songwriter as well. But that's a song that we dedicated to me, because I wanted my men to have a song dedicated just for them. So I want you to go check that out. And the next time we talk, we'll talk about the Good Man song. So
Okay. Okay.
shout out to all the brothers. I love y'all so much that I have to give credit what credit is due, because I got me a good man. So I hope everybody else can find them one. So
You heard it first. You heard it first live right here on the Chatterbox TV with yours truly, King Jacob and Sojo the Ladies Champ. So peace and blessings. We out of here. And man, if you don't do nothing else, man, stay encouraged and always stay blessed. We out of here.
same to you. Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.